Hey guys, Miranda here at Sunshine and Grace, where I hang journals and ephemera for a life sown in sunshine and grown in grace. Today we are making sweet corner card pockets. And you are going to need some 6x6 squares of thick paper. I do have them here. And I have the scraps from where I cut them because I'm going to use that to put inside the pockets too. Any kind of paper will work, but I used card that I printed digital kits on, and I printed it double-sided so that it would be, so I could actually use the same piece of paper for both things, basically. And just so I didn't have white on the back of the card part. Okay, you're going to need your ink and an inker. I'm using Ranger Distress ink in walnut stain because it's the first thing I grabbed. And a very sad looking inker that will leave little bits everywhere. Just ignore them. You're going to need lace. We have lace laying over here. And bling and other embellishments to go on them. I'm going to be using some of these butterflies from BB Craft to go on it. That I got the other day because I think they're absolutely beautiful. And I want to use them on the kit today, or on the project. And then some words or phrases which I have over to the side in a little bucket. And that is basically it, you guys. This one's not complicated. Of course, you're going to need some glue. I have Beacon 3-in-1 and Art Glitter Glue. I'm going to let you guys get your screenshot. I finally figured out last week how to put pictures on there. I am so loving that look with the picture. It just kind of makes everything pop. Okay. You got your picture? Let's get it out of here and get going. Okay. What you're going to do is take your square. You can use scissors if you're a good cutter or like one of those guillotine thingamaboppers. I am not a good cutter, okay? If I don't have something to guide me, it will go side-goggling in like 3 seconds flat. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line my square up in the middle of my cutter with the points on that grid down the middle, that line, that wire, whatever that thing is. And then just run your thing through and you come off with 2 of these. Lay them to the side for a second and grab the next square if you've got 2. I didn't notice that. I was going to have to cut right through that Bible verse, and I don't want to do that. So we're going to work on the fly. We're going to make a smaller one out of one of those other scraps. Okay, because I love this. For if we have been planted together in the likeness of his death, we shall be also in the likeness of his resurrection. Romans 6:5. It's such a beautiful verse, and I can't cut it in half. Yeah. And you're going to cut them in half. Like this. Okay, and the way I do that is I take the straight side and I just line it up on my... I'm trying so hard not to knock stuff off and to be good and not make a mess, but yeah, it's not going to happen. I'm going to end up shoving something off the edge of that desk here in a minute, y'all, whether I mean to or not. Okay, so line your flat edge up here and your point will point down whatever that wire is. And then it's easier if you come from this side and don't lift your thing out. Okay, there. Now you've got little squares, little triangles. And we got one more to do. We're going to square it. And this just shows you how quick these things go. I mean, this is like so easy. And you could stop at this point if you were just mass making to have like on hand to decorate when you went to do something else. They would actually be beautiful with heavy book page as the base. You want something that's got some heft to it, or glue a couple book pages together. Maybe that would work. Y'all know me. I glue book pages constantly. I use those books I don't like from like the dollar store and stuff, and just like use them to glue together to make like what I call book card. I just lined it up to where I can just barely see that edge. Okay. I think I moved a little on that one, but it'll be okay. All right. Hold it. We're done with that, so I'm going to move it. And what that does is it just makes it fold a little neater there at the bottom when you snip that a little wide. And it just removes the bulk right at the edge where you're going to glue it down to the paper, because the bulk can be annoying. Okay, so we basically have our pockets done, and this is how your cards will sit in them. You're going to grab our ink, and we're going to ink it. Ink, oh, you guys, that thing. I have got to give in and order some new ones of these. I kept trying that, like, the felt things that you use on the bottom of furniture. I can't get a good soft blend. They always look a little harsh when I blend out with them. I don't know. I may take a sanding block to it again and see if that helps. One more time. I've done it several times now, but maybe this time will be the charm. Maybe it'll be the one that makes it work right. And then you just ink this puppy up. And let it do its thing. Okay, both sides of it. And then ink your edge of your pocket. And your two folded edges. If you want to, what you can do is you can actually glue that little piece, and we will here in a second, so that your pocket stays kind of folded together. It just makes it a little easier to, since these are going to sit around not on the page. In my picture, you saw it on the page, on the materials sheet. So what I would do is I would take my glue, like in this case probably art glitter because it dries fast, and just put the glue right there and right there so that they kind of meet together, and press it for just a second to let it grab. You're done. And then your pocket will stay together better for you. Okay, that one's inked, that one's done. So it'll sit in there like that. I'm having a hard time getting it in there because it's not on a page. If you put too much glue like I just did, take your bone folder and pop it down in that corner. There's what the back would look like, and then obviously you'd glue here and here to put it on the page. It's going to be like that. Your pocket, your tag. Now we're going to decorate everything. Okay, so where's my pocket pieces? Let me put these to the side. Grab the 3 pockets. Okay, we want to put lace along them. And on this one, I want this lace. So I'm just going to pinch it where I need to. Cut it just a hair above that because I never measure correctly, and I want those angles just a smidge out. So I'm just going to snip that very inner corner out. You'll see why here in a second. Take my topper off. And then just run my glue right along that edge. I probably could have avoided not even had to ink that, but you're going to see it a little bit through the lace because the lace has holes. Push your lace down. Already your pocket is longer. Yay! That's why I said it didn't really matter that the thing was shorter, because you're going to be, you're going to be doing a lot to these. Okay, let's let that dry, and let's grab our piece that goes in it. Yeah, I think we'll use this one. Fit it in, make sure how it's going to look. Take some lace. I've got a couple of wide laces here. I thought I had more than that. We may only decorate one of these. And we're going to take and glue lace to it, because I like me a lot of lace. But I'm going to glue it kind of further back so that it kind of blends into the one before it. I'm going to put the glue on first, okay? And then since that's such a sheer lace, I'm going to spread that glue a little bit. Make sure I've got it the right way. I can never tell on some of these. Okay. We're just going to put the edge right there. But it just cut funny, so I'm going to push it on and then trim it. And I'm actually going to trim this one with the cut there as best I can. Can't really get that one corner to look right, so I'll trim this corner to match it. Or sort of match it. There. They look about the same now. Press it down tight. Let it grab for a second. Sometimes flipping it over will help it grab. There's that. Oh, that's pretty. Now let's look at it in here. If you put it in straight, you can see now we're starting to get a layered look, which is really, really going to make that pop. I laid out some bling to use along here, and it's going to run along that back. We're just going to use one layer of this though. So yeah, I'm going to cut the entire thing in half right here. Get rid of that. I don't know where that came from. Measure again. What's that saying for like carpenters? Measure twice, cut once. I would be wise to remember that because I rarely do. Usually I'm like, oh, it's fine. I cut. Oh, it wasn't fine. I'm like, start over. Okay. I'm just going to run just the tiniest. These are sticky. That's why they got the white on there. But I need it in where, I need to lay that sort of where it's going to go. Well, I'm just going to line it up with the edge. Just a smack roll in the edge. But just a little tiny bit of glue there, just in case they don't want to stick. I never trust the adhesive on anything, like washi tape or any of that. Always feels like it's gonna come off. All right. Ooh, you guys see, it's already so gorgeous. And that's why we wanted it to stick out a little bit, was so that we could have the like bling there to really give it that pop. Okay, now we're going to decorate this little pocket part here with a little cluster of sorts, which is probably where I'm going to put the butterfly. I don't know though, y'all. That butterfly fades in right there. Let's look at our words and see what we got. I meant to have the words picked out on time or before time. Y'all don't want to see how I clean my glasses. Alright, so let's pick a phrase. A good phrase. I got it Calvary, but it's kind of faded. Which is light. Life is beautiful. That it is. Stop and enjoy. And those are calling to me. I should have went through my big words. I have like that huge, I mean, when I say huge, you guys, I mean huge, huge box of words behind me. But yeah, if I get that out now, we won't get done until about 10 o'clock. Because I get started digging in that thing, and I don't know what I was thinking, but I would print like sometimes 10, 12 copies of stuff out. If it was like Bible verses I really liked. Now I'm like, why? And at the same time, I was going, but you know what? I'm going to have to bust it out. Because there's just not what I'm wanting in there. At the same time, I would go through and, oh, it's way back there. Here's a little box. I'll use it. Okay. I would be tearing words out of like books and magazines and stuff. And it just was, yeah, they got out of hand on me. Totally out of hand. So yeah, I have like, it's basically a flat rate priority box stuffed full of words. And now I have this little box of words too. And I have that little thing over there you just saw me digging in. I think I might have a word problem, guys. Of course, that's not a bad problem to have. What's this? I actually think I kind of like that. Sometimes inspiration comes from a single ray of sunshine. That matches the butterfly really well. So we're going to put that on there. We're going to ink it, of course. I have no idea where this word came from or what kit or whose kit or any of that. I just know it's in my stuff. I think it's adorable, though, with the faux stitching. I need to start working that into stuff more. I'm going to kind of stick it up here. Down here. Okay, I got to think about how it's going to be on a page. Okay, first I need to put the white on there. Did you see that? I tried to take the lid off, even though the lid has been off for the last 10 minutes. Got my word. Got my little piece of white stuff to kind of make it pop. I don't like it straight, so I'm going to set it off to the side. I'm going to go see if we've got some other white stuff down here that might make that pop. I think it may be this white lace. Guys, I'm so hoarding these nice little squares I didn't use in the flowers last week. Those flowers are so gorgeous though, aren't they? I'm telling you. I have wanted to make more all week. I don't need any more though. I've got like a, you know, they're kind of bulky. They take up a lot of room. But I'll have to hurry up and use them so I can make some more. Okay, I'm just going to lay that kind of cattywampus the other way. Should have done those the other direction. Nope, they ended up perfect. Okay. And then I'm just going to glue it up here. Straight though. Moment straight. Okay. That. How would the butterfly look there? You guys. Oh, don't you love it when something just comes together? And I still love these butterflies. I don't know if you saw the video where they on my YouTube channel where I premiered them, but oh my lands. Because I hadn't really looked at them before I opened the package because it was an unboxing video. And you guys, I am not kidding. You want to hear something funny? Yeah, it's my reaction to these. Because I just about, you know, like totally forgot what I was doing and was just like oohing and awing and I mean, just absolutely falling in love with them. Completely in love with them. Okay, so there we have a beautiful journaling card. Not overly done, but this way you can journal on it. And I kept the background light on these. And a decorated little pocket. That is absolutely adorbs. Here at Sunshine and Grace, I love making videos showing you guys how to make beautiful journals and ephemera using inexpensive items, whether you're a beginner or have been making journals for a good bit now. I hope you'll join me as I share tips, tricks, and hacks along the way, usually a little bit of Jesus too. My creations are my way of working out what God works into me through His Word, and I couldn't do any of this without Him or you guys. Love y'all, and thank you so much for watching and commenting on my videos. It means so much to me. If you found this video valuable, be sure to hit that like button, wherever it is, and drop a comment below to let me know what you think of it or how the project turned out for you. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell to get notified when I put new videos out. That's usually every Monday and Friday with occasional extras. Before I go, I just want to remind you that Jesus loves you so much He died for you. If you've not trusted that fact, then I'd urge you to do so today because nobody's promised the next second. Whether you know it or not, you're going to live forever, either upstairs or down. And trust me, you want to go up. So if you've not trusted the gospel of your salvation, then I would love to tell you about my precious Savior, tell you the greatest love story ever, and get you settled for eternity right now. If you've got any questions about anything, the projects I make, your eternal state, y'all need prayer, or you just want to talk, get a hold of me. Comment below. Look me up on social media. It's in the channel art and in the description box. And it'd be my joy to answer them. Y'all have a great day, and we'll chat soon. Grace and peace. Bye-bye.